Oh yes, I wanted to watch this video. So in Moldova, and for those of you who don't know where Moldova is, it's to the right of Romania. It used to be part of Romania, but it was separated by Romania. And the history of that is kind of painful. The history of that goes way back. I don't want to get into it. But the point is that it's separated from Romania. It has deep ties to Romania. And during the end of the Soviet Union, the Russians sent troops and invaded Romania to support local Russian speakers. Tell me if this rings a bell. And some local separatists. And they sent an army that ended up fighting the Moldovan government. And then there was a ceasefire that led to Russian soldiers permanently occupying, technically illegally, Moldovan territory and setting up this breakaway state called Transnistria. It also happens to be, I believe, one of the drug smuggling capitals of Europe. Because Transnistria is not exactly what you would call a liberal Democrat run administration, okay? Either way, though, these troops are illegally stationed on Moldovan territory. And when I talk about what would happen if Russia conquered Ukraine.
D5D2D Derek got a tier 1 subscription. Hope you stay safe. However, if you must get injured, consider a cool eye patch. It would suit you well.
A cool eye patch would suit me? Well, thank you for opening up my horizons and my dreams of which way I would like to lose parts of my body. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. Point is, troops illegally stationed in Moldova, and a lot of Moldovans are not super happy about it. They don't like the state of affairs. They don't like the fact that they have to pass some Russian checkpoints to get the parts of their own country. They don't like the fact that Russian troops are there to begin with. While this is not the perspective of everybody in the region, it is certainly a perspective of a lot of people in the region. And sometimes people just get poked too much and they feel like poking back. So this guy decided he was going to go to these Russian checkpoints, play Ukrainian music, and then film at the checkpoint. And when the Russian soldiers protest, they get confronted with the fact that they're not Moldovan. What are you doing here? Why are you in my country? And they didn't really know how to react to it besides saying, you're not allowed to film. We're Russian soldiers. This is a checkpoint. Check this out. Are you a Moldovan citizen? You're a Russian citizen. You're going to detain me on the territory of my country. Are you mistaken? Get out of the way, and I'll go about my business. Guys, I'm showing you how to pass the checkpoint. Open the windows to the maximum and play your favorite music.
Ось наша славна Україна зажурилася, а ми тую червону калину підіймемо, а ми нашу славну Україну розвеселимо. Ой, у лузі червона.
You see that dude bust out the radio? You saw the dude bust out the radio? Oh boy. Time to call the boys in. We've got a national security crisis. Someone played some Ukrainian music. What happened, guys? Yeah? What happened? Information has come in about filming on a cell phone. So what? I'm in my own country. I can film what I want. Any questions for me? You're not filming servicemen on the premises. So you come up to me. You want me to not film you? I'm not filming. Says who? There is a constitution, the Constitution of the Republic of Moldova. I am on the territory of the Republic of Moldova, and I will do what I think is right. Any other questions for me? I'm constantly being filmed on the premises. No, you can film. Wait, he says you can film? I think you said... Yeah, he did say you can film, but you're not... I thought he said you can't. Okay, whatever. Am I in custody or something? Why'd you stop me in the first place? I'm telling you, there's no videotaping on the post. I'm in my car. I'm in my country.
Я понимаю.
I get it.
Какие ко мне вопросы?
Now, what question do you have for
Не
me?
знаете, то, что на тебе...
Well, don't you know the videotape is not allowed on the
Да, вы что
post?
здесь вообще
What
стоите?
post?
Я не понимаю.
Why are you even standing here? I don't
Я не
understand.
понимаю.
Почему?
Ты гражданин какой
What
страны?
country are you a citizen of?
Ну, а я
Russia.
гражданин
I'm a
Молдовы.
citizen
Я
of
нахожусь в
Moldova.
Молдове,
I'm in
понятно?
Moldova.
Все
Все,
вместе
давайте разбежались.
That's it. Get out of the way and I'll move on.
не пропускаю.
I'm not letting you through.
Боназио.
Hello.
Да. Страну, блядь, и там
Ты-
рассказывает, кому...
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Страну, блядь, и там рассказывает,
Tell them
кому
who to
снимать,
shoot
а кому не
and who
снимать.
not to shoot.
Я нахожусь
I am
в
in
своей
my
стране,
country.
но у нас свободное
We have a free
государство.
state.
Все.
That's it.
Давайте разбежались.
Out of my
Что
way.
он там стал?
What's he standing there for?
Что стоишь?
Why are you standing there?
Ты кто такой, чтобы меня задерживать?
Who are you to detain me?
И что?
So what? I'm filming.
Я нахожусь
I'm
у
in
себя
my
в стране.
country.
Я гражданин
I'm a citizen of Moldova.
Ты гражданин России.
You're a
ты
Russian
будешь меня
citizen.
задерживать
You're
на
gonna
территории
detain me
моей
in the
страны.
territory of my
Ты что-то
country.
перепутал,
Are you
может быть.
mistaken?
Давайте
Get out of
разбежались,
the
блядь,
way.
и я поехал
And I'll
по
go
своим
about my
делам.
business.
Смотри на него, блядь,
Fucking look at him. He's holding me
Ты кто
up.
такой вообще?
Who the hell are you?
Ты кто такой?
Who the hell are you, I
блядь,
ask you?
задерживает он меня.
He's holding me up.
Давай, блядь, отошел.
Come
от
on,
машины.
get away from my car.
Будешь, блядь, у себя в России там задерживать.
Go detain someone in Russia, for fuck's sake.
Вот так, ребята. ну,
That's how you guys should pass the stinking fucking checkpoint. Bad day for the Russians at the checkpoint. Look, you gotta understand, from this guy's perspective, I'm sure that there's some people who might not know the history of this war or why Russian soldiers are there, and they're a little confused because the Russian soldiers were not super rude. This guy seems super rude. You gotta think about it this way. Somebody sends troops into your country to fight in a conflict that if happened in their country, they would call a domestic affair. If there's fighting within Russia and we send weapons to the Chechens, they're going to say that's an interference in domestic Chechen affairs. They do that in not only sending weapons and supplies to people in Moldova, but also sending an army in, sending in a tank army to fight the Moldovan military, trying to keep Moldova united. And then they stay there for 30 years. And the territory which they stay becomes a drug smuggling capital for Europe. They don't bring prosperity. They don't bring a ton of like wealth and, you know, stuff to the region. I think the airport in I have to check the airport there, but I think the airport there is not having good times. Point is, this army has been here for like 30 years in territory that they don't have a legal right to be on, and these people who are citizens of the country have to go through a foreign army's checkpoints because with no end in sight. The Russians have not talked about, well, maybe we'll leave in the next 5, 10, 15 years. They like the fact that they have soldiers there, that they can base soldiers there, and they have no plan to leave. There's no agreement with the government to be there. They are just there illegally, and that is it. And so if you have to deal with that for 30-something years, crossing these checkpoints of this army that has no legal right to be in your backyard, and you might have to cross these checkpoints to get to work, you might have to cross these checkpoints to go buy and shop or see family members or whatever it is. You just want to go in that area. It's your country. And it's going to build up a resentment which could show itself in this manner. And so while you could say that this man's behavior was what would be traditionally described as rude, it's not hard to understand. Du hast. Is it du hast mich gefragt? Is it gefragt? Is that really it? What a silly language those Germans have.